Three Diepsloot leaders are back at the Randburg Magistrate's Court today for bail application. The trio was arrested during an anti-crime protest last week in the area. Let's speak to Nqobile Madlala, who is outside court. Nqobile, good morning to you. A flurry of activity behind you there, in particular the police presence. What's going on?
Well, yes, indeed, Goli. I'm going to show you. This is the line formulated by the police to ensure now that those that are currently protesting, or rather here to express their feelings about the leaders that were arrested, do not pass this line. So this is ensuring that anyone who's coming to Randburg Magistrate Court can in fact be attended to. Now, here with me is the councillor of the area. And I mean, councillor, the people here are arrested on public violence. So what brings you here then?
Come again?
The three leaders were arrested on the fact that they're charged with public violence. So what brings you as a councillor in this area?
Now, the day they got arrested, I was there. And first thing that the police have done early in the morning at the park is to address the protesters. They gave them instruction to say, you can walk through the road, don't burn, don't destroy any shop, don't intimidate anybody. And they've done exactly like that. But we got surprises when they reached the Boxer area, when the police van crossed them and forced to remove them. They started to shoot at them, and we never saw any burning of tires and whatsoever, any destruction of the shop on that particular day. This clearly indicates that police came on that march, on that particular day, with a clear mandate to arrest the three leaders. We are here today in court. The expectation is that they are going to get bail and we will move back to Diepsloot with them. If they are failing to get bail, it's another problem. But I think the good state, with a good governance, is the state that wants to see peace in their areas. If they don't want to see peace in our areas, let them deny bail today here.
Do you feel that the state doesn't have a case against these leaders?
The state exactly doesn't have a case. Part of the postponement on Monday is that, one, the investigating officer is not yet confirming the residential address of the suspect, with the reason that Friday, Saturday and Sunday there was boycott and there was no protest on those days. Second part, they are saying there were threats to these business people. The Somalian and Ethiopian business people were with them there at the court on Monday. We don't know. How do they come to court whereas there were threats and whatsoever? They said there was an assault. We want to see those people that have been assaulted on that particular day. Nobody got assaulted. They said there is an infrastructure damage, municipality infrastructure damage. They will have to prove to this court. The state doesn't have a case at all.
Do you feel that them going to the ground and, of course, emphasizing and showing that there are issues of crime in your community, that they could have been attended earlier on?
Yes, remember that Nqobile came 3 times in Diepsloot through shutdowns. The third time when he came in Diepsloot is when the pastor got shot at the church and he passed away. Now, all the interventions that the minister has stated, some of them have been implemented, like putting more law enforcement agencies on the ground. But remember, these people are using budget and they're sleeping in hotels. When the times arrive, they are being withdrawn when the crime is low. Immediately when they got withdrawal, crime started to go higher. We need a sustainable solution to this matter. Now the residents are saying, we are enough with Minister Nqobile. Now we need the commander-in-chief so that he could come in Diepsloot and listen to what the residents are saying. Just simple thing. President Ramaphosa, come to Diepsloot and listen to the residents of Diepsloot. What are they saying?
Councillor, thank you very much for speaking to us. I want to show you just before we go what the activities are where we are at this very moment. So these are some of the leaders, of course, that are singing and chanting because of the fact that they still believe that their leaders are held and they need to go home today. So more activity outside, of course, but the councillor just saying that they're expecting to take those 3 leaders home.
Nqobile Madlala at the Randburg Magistrates Court. Thank you very much for that update.